I would say one of the biggest things that have really been influential in my growth and with my own family would have been my parents. From a very early age, they had a very big plan, and they always wanted to see that plan happen, and there were different routes that they saw. First, it was sports for me. I loved ice hockey. That was my thing. I loved it, and I played it from first grade all the way until my 7th grade year of middle school. And ice hockey was the thing for me. And at the same time, I've always done music. I'd always done it since that time. I think music became the thing for me when I was in middle school. I'd say that's kind of the time where I really captured that love of music, and I began to get a lot more involved at church. So I'd say the biggest way family has influenced me is through my parents, and had their vision for me never been there, I probably would be a lot different than what I am today. One of the biggest things I have struggled with that I think still comes on every once in a while is anxiety. One of the things I'm very prone to is to over worry. And sadly, when I was really little, I think from beginning elementary school all the way until my freshman year high school, I so struggled with anxiety. And it was kind of to the point where I would say, you know, my parents don't love me. Maybe they adopted someone else that was better looking than I am, or that can actually play piano, or that just was better than I am. I think God became my God in high school, freshman year, when our church had its very first youth camp. One of the things that I was always praying for was for God to really use me in big ways. And my 8th grade year, I was a part of the praise band. That's probably where I got the roots of, you know, maybe I want to come to Whittier Christian. I want to be on the praise team. He probably became my God and not the God of my parents or the God of the pastor of our church when that summer he really showed me through leaders, through my friends, yes, I do love you. And I have a big plan for you and a plan to prosper you, but I also have a plan where you're going to be able to lead others. And through the music that you already have, I want you to use that gift. I really love the school's theme that we have this year of loving God and loving others. I think being a great friend is one of the best ways to be able to be a leader and to show that God loves you. You know, we're not going to be able to see Jesus at the current moment where he's here in the flesh, but what we can see is we can see a friend saying, hey, how was your day? We can see a friend saying, here's lunch. You know, I know you didn't have anything, and maybe in that hug that we see in the halls, or it's in the simple acts that, though they may seem super simple, that's kind of God giving us that hug. It's kind of God saying, I love you. You know, I'll see you later. I'll see you 4th period. I really believe that everyone is talented and that we all have our avenue of choice to express what's in us. And for me, music, the way that it takes me is I can be playing the simplest of a chord, of a melody, and I just see godliness through everything. I really love music. That's one of the things that has just become an integral part of my life. It's worship, it's jazz, it's expressing myself creatively, and I love the fact that I get to share that passion of music with others. I get to share that I love music with people that are way older than me, people that are my same age. One of the things that I'm really excited about is, first of all, this school year. I love the fact that we're all beginning to become a lot closer. I think it's super important for us here at school to have a very firm community of believers. I'm so excited because I think by the end of this year, something very powerful and very potent is going to happen that really goes on until, I'd probably say not until the end of this year, but until years from now. And that's something that I'm super excited about. The other thing I'm very excited about would probably be I am releasing a blog coming out soon. It's called andysas.com. It's kind of my coalition of about a year's worth of writing. So far there are about 20-something articles on it with a couple videos here and there. And one of the things I'm super passionate about is our theme, of course, is that we love God and we love others. And one of the things that we can do on a daily basis to really bring that love is, first of all, really actively knowing who God is. And that may be through prayer or through worshiping to a song, but It really just begins with us, and it begins with us at home in our free period of the day when we're just going through life. And I think the best way to actively be a leader is to actually know God yourself. We can't really be saying, I want to lead God, but I first need to know you. So I'd say one of the ways that we can show the theme that the school is really wanting to drive home is through first loving God, and secondly, apart from knowing who He is, actively being like Him. This school is calling for super strong and super confident men and women, someone that actively wants to improve themselves and use that improvement for everyone else at school is amazing. My name is Andres Zazueta, and your story matters.